Hello, welcome to Creating with Karen, and what we're going to be doing this evening is we're going to make a recycled cuff bracelet similar to this one. What we'll need is, this is the inside the cardboard of duct tape or roller tape. I hated to see anything go to waste, and I make a lot of props and I use a lot of duct tape, and I just couldn't see throwing these away, and I always imagine them as bracelets. So we're going to use this and newspaper, and we have paintbrush for applying Mod Podge. Okay, and this Mod Podge is gloss luster Mod Podge, so it will give the flowers and the base of the bracelet a nice sheen to it. And we need our scissors and of course newspaper. So I'll be back at you in a minute and we'll get started. Okay, so to get started, you can either cut or tear your strips of newspaper, because they don't have to be perfect. You can cut or tear your strips of newspaper, and what I do is, beforehand, I cut out the petals and the leaves for the flowers. And what I do is, you see this part of the paper has a little brown in it, so I will use that basically to make the flower. And like this piece here, this has a little blue in it, that'll be the petals in the flower also. And most of the time I will use the print part of the newspaper for the base, like I did in this one. Okay, but you can do it any kind of way that you like. And so I pre-cut all my little petals and leaves. And this would be a petal. Excuse me, this would be a leaf. And this would be a flower petal. So it would give the bracelet sort of like a blue flower. Okay, and I just sort of cut them out like that. I'm going to cut a bunch of these. And so you won't be bored, I'm going to go ahead and cut these, and I'm going to be right back at you. Okay, and we are ready, and I have put just a little piece of newspaper down to work in, because it is messy, and I've poured some Mod Podge into a little dish, and I have the paper strips ready. So what I do is I apply the Mod Podge to the inside and the outside of my cardboard. Use plenty of Mod Podge. And I get my newspaper strip, lay it across and tuck it, bring it around, and apply. And if it doesn't stick, just apply a little bit more Mod Podge. Your hand's going to get messy. And then I apply on the top. Okay. Again, I go to the next little section, and I'm going to overlap the newspaper. Okay, and I take my next piece, same thing. You gotta find a technique that works for you. If you want to apply the Mod Podge directly to the newspaper and then later on the cardboard, that's fine too. Just have to tell you, either way, it's going to be messy. It will be messy. So, apply it on the inside. Plenty of Mod Podge, it's not going to hurt. It dries to a hard finish. And again, and apply it to the inside. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take it, we're going to take this all the way around, overlapping as we go. I'm just putting one layer of newspaper on this bracelet. One, I'm not going to, and that's fine. If you want to do two, it's fine. But you have to make sure you get those little edges down, okay? We don't want them sticking up, puckering. And you know, if you get a little pucker like this, that's fine. That's a part of the beauty, the natural part of the bracelet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this all the way around so that you have to sit here and watch me apply Mod Podge and newspaper, but I'm going to take it all the way around and then I'll be right back at you. Okay, I have covered the bracelet with newspaper and plenty of Mod Podge. Now comes the fun part. This is a little messy, as you can tell by my fingers, but now comes the real messy part. Okay, but it's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the leaves on first, and then I'll set the flower in the center of the leaf. And I've got my little pre-cut leaves. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually kind of sculpt them. Okay, so we just have to select the side that we want to put the flowers on. And I kind of like the way this side looks, has less writing on it, so we're going to place the flower here. Okay, so what we do is apply the Mod Podge directly to the leaf, and plenty of it, so that'll make it moldable. And it's going to stick. I love working with Mod Podge. And so what I do is kind of pinch the leaf, mold it, kind of pinch it, and I'm going to place it. Now keep a little pucker, just like a leaf would be shaped. Okay, a little Mod Podge there. It has a little pucker, you know, and after it starts to dry a little bit, you can go and kind of lift the edge up a little bit. So that's one leaf, and let's see, let's use this one. And I like the idea of not throwing away anything, you know. I kind of look at it as like saving a tree almost, even though it's already down, but I hate to see anything go to waste. And you could actually do this out of, you know, anything, pages from a book, you know, magazine, and so I just seal it. See how I got that nice little pucker there, just lightly, and I'm going to lift the edge a little bit. So that's one leaf. Yep. Messy. It is messy. And I got yeah, a little red from the newspaper. And we do the same thing. We saturate it really, really good so that we can mold it, both sides. It is messy. Very messy. A little more. And this side makes a little bit more. And what I do is I'll pinch it up, scrunch it, see that, and I will place it right here. See that? And like I said, as it dries a little bit more, you'll be able to mold it a little bit. But plenty of Mod Podge, because that helps it to mold and stick. And let's see. And I have another red piece of paper, and we're going to saturate it again. Yeah. Here we go. And again, we're going to pinch it. I'm going to have to put a little bit more because my finger took some of that off. So, okay. I'm going to pinch it. There we go. And it has like a little cup. And we stick it there. You may have to take the just a handle of the brush and hold it. There we go. Alrighty. Now we have room to put one there. So let's find another piece. Okay. Like I said, it's very messy. Here's another piece. Has a little color to it. And we saturate it again. And once again, we pinch it. You could cut them, you know, any shape. No one particular shape unless you're trying to make a particular flower. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use the brush, hold that down. There we go. There we go. And I believe we can put another one right here. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's sticking to my fingers. But that's a good thing. Okay, we'll just use this color here. Saturate it again. You can see our flower coming, right? This is wonderful. And you can make earrings and necklaces, so many things you can do with this. All you need is your base. So I pinch that there. And we're going to stick this right in here. Okay. And that has a little bit of blue in it. Now you see this is starting to dry, so I'm going to kind of open that up a little bit. And there you have it. There you have it. I only have one leaf on each side on this one, but you can carry it on around. But that's this one. Or you can add leaves and vines like I did with this piece. I put smaller flowers and ran a little vine. But this is it. And I will show you what it looks like when it dries. And it'll have a nice glossy finish. And these are make a nice size bracelet for the average size hand. And it's recycled. Save a tree. If you like what I'm doing, please, by all means, subscribe to my channel. These pieces are available on Etsy through the Nina Rae Collection. And thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again. At the end of the video, I'll have some stills of the finished dried piece. Okay? Take care. Here you go, everyone. You have it. This is a finished bracelet. I added 2 flowers by doing the same thing, pinching it on each side of the center flower with the leaf, just to give it some balance. And I applied another coat of Mod Podge to seal it, and it hardens. See, it hardens really nice. And there we have something different, and it's recycled. No waste. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Please like and share my videos, and subscribe. Got some great projects coming up. I'm new to this, so please bear with me. All right. Bye.